Oh, hello everyone. How are you doing this fine and fanciful day? Is everyone having a nice time? Are you being good? I'm a one. Hey, don't start another song. Who said you could start another song? I'm being evil. Well, stop it. Stop being evil and switch over to the good side. You doing all right, Joe? I am here, and that's the important part. It's been one of those weekends, I tell you what. Oh, and I forgot to grab my water. Give me 1 second, and I'll explain. Oh, hey, we're on screen. You are, and you might remain on screen. We'll see. Oh, first, so it's not awkwardly quiet. Yeah, say hello to the VOD viewers on YouTube. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, today's weather, we had one headlight by the wallflowers. Because that, you know, headlights, machines. Cars are like Earth machines. They're machines on the Earth, so that counts. And then we did a song by The Clash. You would probably recognize it by what's in parentheses, which is Stand By Me, but it's one of those songs that has a name that's not in the text of the song itself, but the actual name of the song is Train in Vain. 'Cause we've got the trains, and we're trying our best. Here, give me 1 moment. A blessed distraction from the endless sick ick. I'm not sure if I will be the best distraction from that. I'm actually, I keep going back and forth. Part of me is like, I shouldn't be too personal and talk about medical problems, but other parts of me is like, if I just say I'm not feeling well or I just say I'm sick, people will assume the worst. And I think it's better to explain what's going on rather than just be like, nebulous, unbad things are happening. We're on screen, you are on screen. Granted, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have sleep apnea. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's where your breathing tunnels. There's better words for that. But whatever, your breathing tubes, when you go to sleep, they kind of clog up. And so while you're sleeping, you struggle to breathe. And if you have light sleep apnea, all it really causes is snoring, which is what I thought sleep apnea was. I thought sleep apnea was just a disease that makes you snore really loudly. And I'm like, that sucks and everything, but that's not something I need to take care of. You know, if I snore a little bit, that's not a life or death kind of problem. But it turns out if it gets really bad, then it's hard to have restful sleep. Because even though you sleep, your body is like fighting for its life. Because you can't breathe, so you're constantly like wiggling around and your heart's beating really fast and everything. So you could get a full 8 hours worth of sleep and be exhausted when you wake up because you spent all night only like half breathing. And so it's one of those things where I think I suspected I had sleep apnea for years now, and I just didn't think I didn't think it could progress to get worse. I didn't think it could get all that bad. And it's just in the last weekend it's gotten to... Well, to be fair, what was it? It's one of those things where, in hindsight, I realize now that it's been getting progressively worse, like, all this year. But I thought that I was just getting lazy. Like, I was noticing, like, oh, I'm sleeping in more, I'm having trouble waking up, I'm not as productive as I used to be. And I thought it was just, like, a personal failing on my end. I thought that, you know, oh, I was getting used to working on my own, and I didn't have anyone to, like, you know, keep me on a schedule. so I was getting lazy and tired and everything. And now that it's reached the point where it's like yesterday, I think I slept like 14 hours. I was asleep more than I was awake. And I'm still exhausted. I just can't get like restful sleep anymore. And it's like, oh, that's, you know, I was sitting here trying to do all these like self-help things to like find motivation. And it turns out no matter how big my motivation was, it didn't matter because my problem was like a physical thing. I'm sorry to hear that, yeah. So that's the problem. That is, today I am, you know, I slept for like 10 hours beforehand. I've had a soda and I'm drinking coffee currently. And I still feel like it's like way late at night. I am very tired. But if I don't get at least one stream in today, because the thing about ladder climb, right, is that the ladder resets at the end of the month. So if I don't, like if I skip an entire week, the ladder will be reset before I can finish the series. And then all the work that I've already done will have to be thrown out, and then I don't have an episode for next month. In what way does it affect your airways, or is it your nasal passages? I think it's both. I got some strips that like open up my nasal passages, so I could breathe. Last night I'm like, oh, I could breathe through my nose. And I didn't realize I was only breathing at like half strength through my nose. Until like I got those strips and suddenly it's like, oh, this is how it feels to breathe easily. I didn't know you could breathe through, I didn't know people were breathing through their nose that easily. I thought it was just me. But I also have an app that like tracks my snoring. And so I thought like, okay, if I can breathe through my nose, I'll be fine. No. No, I still snore very, very loudly. And again, it's, you know, a lot of the snoring's just regular snoring, but I have an app and it, like, when you get particularly loud, it takes little, like, samples. And you can tell when my body is, like, falling out of sleep. Because I'll go from, like, regular snoring to be like... And then I'll take, like, a deep breath. And it's like, I don't remember waking up, but it's clear that I wasn't sleeping entirely. Sounded like an ad. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, I could always breathe through my nose. And then in trying to find ways to solve this, one of the things I ran into was someone telling you, like, different nasal and, like, throat exercises you can do to help expand your airways, like, work those muscles so that they're more flexible. And one of the exercises is just like closing off one nostril and like breathing really deep. And this guy's just like... And I'm like trying to do that and like my eardrums are bursting out. And I tried to do it with this one and I just couldn't like get enough to breathe. And I'm like, oh, I guess regular people can like breathe easily through one nostril. I cannot. Not unless I have that thing on that like opens it up and then I can. And it's one of those things where it's like, again, I'm pretty sure that I haven't been like that my whole life. I'm pretty sure it's one of those things that's happened so gradually that I just didn't notice it happening. So, long story short, I'm gonna be very tired this episode. That's why I'm thinking of having you on chat, cause you on screen chat. Maybe you can keep up the banter when I cannot. And what was it? That's why there's not gonna be a stream on Thursday. Because I'm going to see a doctor about it on Thursday, who is going to give me a big test, and hopefully they can confirm I have sleep apnea, or if not that, then some other kind of thing, and they can give me a treatment. You can also do exercises for your tongue, yep. We are obliged to be funny tonight. You try your best. You only breathe through one nostril as well. The other one isn't entirely blocked. Like, I'm not sure if you could hear that on thing, but like if I close off this one, it's the right nostril, like. Like, even when I'm awake and my nose is not stuffed or anything, that's just how it sounds when I breathe through that nostril. It's just not a very big nose hole. What can I say? Real quick. Oh, well then. We can hear it and I have the same thing. Yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to... Okay, I'm doing one of these real quick just to test how you look, chat, when we're actually on a duel. Can you be red? You're covering up my life points. That makes you pretty small. I don't know if anyone's watching on a... I guess this really depends on what they've got up there. What kind of field they have. Oh boy, all three. Matthew Pathu retiring. It's interesting. Yeah, if you haven't heard, Matt Pat of Game Theory is announced his retirement. It was really weird watching the video and watch him get all choked up about, like, how important the community was to him and everything. Because to me, Game Theory has always been, like, just very cheesy, not very, like, solemn or... Like, it's one of those things where it's such a pop icon that I didn't think it had fans. It's kind of like finding out there are fans of like American Idol, right? Like, I know a lot of people who watched American Idol, but I had the feeling it was only because, oh, it was this big popular thing. I didn't think people like kept up with it and like continued on and like 10 years down the road. Like, at this point, I mostly watch Game Theory and stuff just to keep up on what the new, like, big indie games are. Weren't you 11 when he started making videos? Me? No. I'm, like, the same age as Matt Pat. Oh yeah, you weren't 11, yeah. Gotcha. I don't know, I never minded the Game Theory stuff. It's one of those things, I guess, I'm trying to think of the way to explain it, but I can't think of like a contemporary... Like, I almost want to say, like, Game Theory's like the Beatles. But like, you know, people were absolutely obsessed with the Beatles. The Beatles had like super quality stuff. I almost feel like they're underrated at this point. But it's like, once you get to like the 90s, where the Beatles have so cemented themselves in music that it's hard to find a band that isn't inspired by them, it's like being a fan of the Beatles is almost taken as like, yeah, of course you are. You can't be into popular music and not be a fan of some Beatles stuff. What was I doing? Something, man. I remember it was, I think it was there was some Jack Black segment where they were, like, talking to a band, like, what's your inspirations? And a lot of these bands were giving, these very, like, oh, here's this obscure band I love that, like, you know, oh, have you heard the Pixies? The Pixies changed the way I thought about music. Ah, have you heard of Husker Du? Husker Du's like great. They never got their stuff. Joy Division, they only had one album, but they were amazing. And then they were talking to this other band. They're like, yeah, I really like Chuck Berry. I really like the Beatles. I really like the Beach Boys. Or they're like, do you want to throw Mozart in with that too? You know, while we're just claiming like the biggest, most generic options possible. I really like the Rolling Stones. Well, no shit. Everyone likes the Rolling Stones a little bit. Yeah, ironically, the thing about the Beatles, right, is that they were so... Because they were the biggest band ever, they're one of the few bands that could really enforce their copyright once the internet started. And because of that, their music couldn't be used in, like, videos that were, like, popular. So they kind of fell out of the public knowledge. Like, they were so confident in their ability to stick around and to monetize everything that, they didn't get on the ground floor in the way that a lot of other bands did. There's a lot of the bands that are popular now. Wow, I completely lost my thought. I need to update this deck a little bit, yeah. It's the same thing with Prince. I remember, like, hearing about Prince as, like, this 80s icon. And just thinking he was, like, a pop diva or whatever. And then you listen to his music and it's like, holy shit, this guy's crazy. You heard Prince play the guitar? He, like, doesn't do it very much, but when he does, he's, like, guitar god, like, holy shit. But he was one of those people who was like, the internet is just a fad, and I don't want my music to be on the internet. He not only enforced the copyright really stringently, but he didn't like go onto iTunes or anything. And as a result, the next wave of culture, all the like young aspiring YouTubers and stuff who were making videos and using other people's music, they couldn't use Prince stuff and they couldn't use Beatles stuff. And nowadays, he's like this forgotten relic. Machina redeployment, yeah, I saw it. It's a bit too old. Or a bit too outdated. I think Steam servers are down for maintenance. Huh. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I do still have this. Okay, I do need to practice this real quick then. I'm like looking back and I'm like, oh no. Let's try one more without me getting off on music stuff and see if I can actually make it through a combo. got a bit distracted, yeah. And if you're just joining us, I'm exhausted, so that's why you're on screen. I cannot chat very well, but hopefully I can at least play very well. Although not with this hand. Actually, let's just go ahead and retry that. What am I making Pep with? A level 10 and a level 1. Choo choo! Thank you, Guy Nathaniel. And also Darsh gave me 20 months. Choo choo! Thank you, thank both of you. Okay, let's see if I can remember this combo. You do this, you get Brutal Dozer. You activate the Brutal Dozer. Puts that down here. My room is blue too! Thank you. That gets the, yeah, the trencher we want first. And I'm purposely not doing this because I'm trying to remember the one card combo. Is that Dare Crane? It is Dare Crane. Do this, discard. We get Regulus, add to hand. And then we like do one of these. Do one of these. Chat is the effect text. Oh, that's a problem. I think here I don't care about covering up the mate. Let's go for this. Are you using Night Express Knight? No. We get the box. The box gets us the other guy. Anti-Sin! Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Train time indeed. Okay, then we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw 2. Yeah, and then hopefully if you have any extender, which we do, you can do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so that's like the base combos, draw 2. And then obviously I could have put this on earlier, I could have done other stuff. Hi, Mr. Hat, hello. Okay. One more test run. Let's see what I can go do if I actually use the extension that I've been given. Alright, this is a weird hand, but it still does stuff. This will be a good test. Get this. This summons. Go, Road Roller! This summons it, but negates its effects. Yeah, I think we do want to put this in there. If we do, can we get to Trencher still? I don't think so. We can't. I think this is better. Yeah, it's negated. Okay. Yeah, we make this. We don't get the protection against Nibiru this way. Yeah. Add to hand. Then we tribute off this. We go into here. Earth Machine Toolbox, yeah. We get the box. The box lets us get the only one we have left. Activate this. Summon you. We don't have any more left. I've got everything. Oh, I did that in the reverse order. I could make both level 9, but that wouldn't... I can't make the Entoblathnir because it's a wind. Damn, I was hoping I'd be able to make a rank 10 with this. Yeah, let's go for this. Yeah, we don't even have a rank 10 in the grave for this. Okay. This is not gonna be a great day. Let's edit this up a little bit. What's the 3 again? Oh yeah. Earth Machine. We're saving that for next time. I can delete this. I wasn't able to make a video out of it in time. Let me copy this. Just in case I'm making a big mistake. Okay. Super Heavy Samurai is already out? Not yet. Out in 9 hours, yep. Let's put one Nibiru in there. And then, is there any rank 9 Earth Machine besides the, Earth Slicer? No, it's just Earth Slicer. I think I want this in here, though, somewhere. Okay. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the king. Yeah, having the Regulus start was not great. Okay. Can I send you a Super Heavy Earth Machine list? I already looked up all the Super Heavy Earth Machine combos and everything. No revolving switchyard? No. Why not 2 Derek Crane? I don't think Bullet's all that good. I think like 9 times out of 10 I would rather have a Derek Crane. So that's what I'm gonna try. Alright. You ready to say hello to the video chat? Can I get some cats in the chat? Bullet is useful for follow-up. I won't get a follow-up if I can't make Doro with Derek Crane. So I'm going with three Derek Crane. Alright, here we are, dawn of the 3rd stream. We're almost halfway there. And unfortunately, I am not feeling all too well. If I look a little bit out of it, if I sound a little bit out of it, it's because I'm a bit out of it. But the show must go on. You know, that's the thing about Ladder Climb, is it's kind of on a time crunch. I have to finish this by the end of the month, so I'm pushing through anyway. And that's why we've got chat on the screen there. Say hello, chat. They're doing cats in the chat. They're being nice. They're wanting to ban Maxi, just like me. And hopefully, you know, if I'm not as interesting during this session, if I'm not able to keep up the commentary, you'll at least have them to keep you company. Maybe the editor can, like, zoom in on select stuff. Or maybe they'll just be a distraction. Either way, we're trying out something new to see if we can do it. And speaking of trying out something new, I have a slightly new version of the deck. I didn't play a whole lot over the weekend. In fact, I barely got to play at all because, again, not feeling all that great. But I did make a couple of small changes that I think make it worthy of being a new version. Basically, I've taken the Regulus down to 1. I mostly search it anyway, and I found that opening with, like, Regulus, especially if you open with multiples of them, or just Regulus and like a bunch of high-level monsters, that don't get your play started. You're kind of screwed there. And this doesn't necessarily help, but this has more combos than Regulus by itself is. I decided to put 3 heavy freight train Derek Crane in here, I found that a lot of times I really wanted to end on like a Super Dora with the Dara Crane attached, and just not being able to do that consistently was hurting me. So I put it to 3, and I took out the Bullet Train entirely because I don't feel like follow-up is all that important in this. We're already drawing 2, we're already consistent as heck in terms of getting to our starters. So having one more card whose only purpose is to grab a starter out of the graveyard if we have one, I don't think really worth it in this day and age. But we'll see. And then, for the time being, I put in a Nibiru. Although now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking maybe I could probably put another Gear Frame or another Metal Cruncher. These are both starters that get your combo going. Maybe I want to max out on more starters. But I had one slot, and at the time, I was like, it would be nice to draw something off of Nibiru that, or not Nibiru, draw something off of Max C that just ends the opponent's turn. So we got this for now. Maybe we'll change it up, maybe we'll add more stuff, but so far this is the last version, or close to the last version that we're doing before Super Heavy Samurais come out. I have been looking at combos for those. They do synergize with the Earth Machine, and I think give it a lot more staying power. The real question when those come out is going to be, is Super Heavy Earth Machine better than just pure Super Heavy Samurai? That'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure if we'll be able to beat them, but they give us quite a few options in terms of what we can do. So we're going to continue to do this. Hopefully we can make it into Diamond despite my sleepiness. And if not, we got the rest of the month ahead of our stuff. We're going to do it. Alright. A bit rambly, but we got there. Dawn of the 3rd stream, and deck, I can't type, version 5. As always, cut this down a bit to remove stammering, if possible. Thank you. Are you sick or something? Kind of. But as I explained, I cannot afford to take time off. Drink Ovaltine. Okay, it looks like everyone... The one thing I was worried about is people being inappropriate in chat. It doesn't look like anything's there. But do we have mods in chat? I know // is here. Are there any other names I super recognize? Monochrome? I know you. There you go. You're a mod now, Monochrome. King Miner, you're a mod now. Enjoy mod powers. Choppy Rice. There you go. Darsh is not a mod. Let's mod Darsh. Semplane. Yeah, I'm basically just modding anyone who's been here for a while, that's been good, that I can trust to be good. All of y'all don't have to worry about necessarily, you know, doing mod duties or anything. But keep an eye on chat. If you see anything that looks too bad, just time people out. Since I'm having chat or on screen, we'll just be we'll be very liberal with our timing out powers. You just time people out for like the whole stream. You could come back next time or whatever if we don't do chat, whatever. Frost Hollow, there you go. Time out any troublemakers, yeah. Mod Gaming. I'll make mod one day, perhaps. Surely we will not abuse our powers. I hope so. I'm putting a lot of faith in you. Alright, let's take a drink of liquid courage here. Liquid courage is water, by the way. Water makes you courageous to face the day. Alcohol is just liquid stupidity. Stay hydrated, gamers. Playing Ruin Force, not in this build. I've got enough one-ofs. Everybody get up, come on, slam now. We gotta get things over now. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your kicks, do your dicks with the Space Jam. Alright. Did they make me go first? They made me go first. Alright, well we open with one of our one-ofs. Or one of our starters. One of our one-ofs that is a starter, just because I don't want to play more than 40 cards. Well, we got there. I'm just realizing this isn't a... we don't have any other extenders. You know what? That's fine. I'll just pretend like Drollenlock stopped me and I don't have Called By. You're not running on coffee? I've already... This is me after the coffee. I think I may be dead. Yep, I'm dead. Okay, mistakes were made. We lost the coin toss there, right? Okay. Yeah, Cruncher normally gets us that when we open with any of these, and then we can do stuff, but... I'm trying to think what we could have... How is Cruncher a starter again? I know there's a one-card combo with Cruncher. One second, let me look at the Earth Machine thing real quick. Oh, there's a combo with this and Regulus, which is what I had. And it's not loading. There we go. Dozer does the combo, but I don't have 3. Oh, this combo assumes I'm playing 3. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that's assuming I play 3 again. Yeah, Super Dora with Dare Crane attached plus Regulus. Add back the Machine Kaiju. Yeah, I could have swore there was a one-card combo with Metal Cruncher. But I guess I was wrong. I wasn't even tired when I did this. Fatal error. Hardleg error. 1 second. There's one with like, it's like any Infinitrack. And that assumes you play 3 dozers. Okay, this only works if you play 3 dozer. Put another one of these in. Not playing Bullet Train? No. Okay, we'll put that. Okay, one slight change. I made an oopsie. We got into one duel and we opened with Metal Cruncher, which I thought was a 1-card combo starter because it gets you to Harvester. And it turns out, no, I was wrong. I'm like looking back at the combos and I don't remember why I thought that. So we've taken out the one Metal Cruncher. We put in another gear frame. It's a very small change. Mark 5.1. Now let's try this out. Yeah, that's the problem, is there's so many people who are like, I know Earth Machines, and then they send me a video from, like, 2019. Alright, this is about as good as it gets. You ain't seen nothing yet. Bump, bump. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, we're gonna do this. They're not ashing it, so I think we're fine. Let's grab this. Let's activate this. Make our way to Regulus, shall we? Let's get our regulation plays underway. We start with Trencher. Do we want to do this? No, still not yet. Gonna make ourselves a River Stormer. We're going to storm the rivers. Let's grab ourselves a Regulus. Yes, I would like to add it to hand. And then we're going to make this. Howdy, howdy. No, not yet. Regulus is gonna go. We'll get this one. I think this is the one that we're least want to shuffle back. Okay, so now we've got a negate. And now we can summon the Dare Crane. And then what we can do is we're going to Trencher. We're going to grab back the Harvester of Sorrows. We're going to activate the effect. We're going to target the Regulus. They both become level 10. And there's the Super Doro with the Daracrane like we always wanted. Yay. And now this would be a pretty good thing, but we're not done yet. Yeah. We're gonna discard the Citadel. If we didn't have the Citadel, we would grab, whatchamacallit. We would grab the Trap here. And we can't summon this because we're already locked into Earth Machine, so we're just gonna grab one of the gear frames. Gonna special summon this by discarding the Machina. Howdy, howdy. And now we can get to our draw 5 combo by making Ancient Gear Ballista. And I'm getting all the box. You can give me the cardboard box. I could attach this to Super Dreadnought, but I don't think I really want to or need to. Unless they're playing exactly Raigeki, I don't think the thing really prepares us for anything, or saves us from anything. Alright, let's summon this. Then we make you. And then we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we'd have to give back something. Kinda sucks. I could have maybe made better choices. Oh well. Still better to draw 2, even though we're gonna put some stuff back. You don't really want to lose your Citadel or your fort. Oh, it's okay. We got it back, chat. Chat, we got it back. We'll get that fortress back that we shuffled into the deck. Oh, I could have used Dora. Good idea. It's fine. I'll just get insanely lucky instead. And then we make this. Alright, so we got a Dora with a train attached. Sure, we'll go ahead and put this on here. It literally couldn't hurt at this point. What's funny is I could detach the train now and blow up Anger Knuckle and summon back the Machina Fortress, but I think we're fine as is. We've got this with the train, we've got a negate, and we've got 2 effect failures. Plus recovery for next turn, and the Citadel in the graveyard. It's about as good as we could hope to get with this deck. Alright, they're starting with a Pot of Prosperity. That'll let us know what we're dealing with. Kashtira, Triple Tack, Feather Duster, Kashtira, Dimension Shifter, Thrust. I forget, Shifters if there's no monsters in the graveyard, no cards in the graveyard. Okay, they can't activate that now. Those are some good cards. We know they grabbed the Triple Tactics Thrust. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's still worth it. Actually, no, it's not. Not at this point. Yeah, and then we go ahead, we'll just negate the Theosis. That'll leave them with a monster on board so they can't summon another one. And this is a once per turn. Then they get to look at my extra deck, that's fine. Take the Zeus, I don't care. Oh, they're taking the Liba. Okay, I do kind of care about that one. Look at your opponent's hand, shuffle one away. Sure thing, buddy! Go ahead and take a peek! I wonder which one they'll choose, chat. Choices everywhere. It's before the end of the main phase. Alright. Yeah, go ahead. I'll summon the Citadel. We'll go... Chainsaw! Rum, rum, rum. That it? Cash Tira Burf. Yeah, go ahead. End phase? Yeah, we'll go ahead and use this. This is any card, right? Yeah, just one card. And honestly, there's only one thing I'm afraid of. Which is this Chungo! Good. Most good indeed. That's a pretty good one, or it would be if we didn't have all this stuff on board. Okay, change to attack position. Do we have a thing in the graveyard? If it's sent from the field... Okay, it has to go from the field. We're gonna do 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I think we just attack here. We just go in. Choo-choo. Yeah, that don't do much of anything at the moment. We make Zeus? Yeah, let's make Zeus. The biggest train. And we end our turn. Yeah, it's a good thing if they didn't take that Liba, we'd be screwed. Special summon one of your Cash Tiras, alright. Go ahead and search another Theosis. Oh, another Birth. Alright, they know they're getting field wiped. They already have the Theosis too. Yeah, summon the Theosis, you're locked into Ixies. And then we don't let them get the search off. This is where we just blow up everything. And end phase, yeah, we'll just take care of that. Bye-bye! Unfortunately, if we don't draw something great, we can't OTK here. We got 3,500. 30... 45. Let's go. I don't need... Oh, they might have Scare Cash. Oh, well, I guess they didn't have anything. There we go. Sleepy Joe can still get a win in. We got it. We did it. We're not useless. It's a bit late to OTK. Shut up, chat. Yeah, summon Knuckle. I was just trying to decide what would be better to lose. It's never too late. It may not have been an OTK, but it was a Joe TK. Don't ask what a Joe turn is. It's a very different time. Alright. We continue to win coin tosses at an accelerated rate. We have way more heads than tails. This is statistically improbable. Oh, I needed to write that down. Shit. Can someone tell me what number duel that was? I don't remember. Okay. We're gonna normal summon this. Activate. Maxi? Yeah, I'll ash that. Maybe I should have just relied on the fact that I had like a quick effect Raigeki and a Maxi of my own and just not done anything. Yeah, we'll get this guy. There you go. Nice and breezy. Activate. Let's go ahead and dump. We have a way to get Citadel out of the deck, so let's put Fortress in the grave. Then we'll go ahead and get the Gigant of Gears. No, not yet. Again, I'm always just trying to play around Nibiru if I can help it. The problem with committing this before I've done that is it makes it a very juicy target. Okay, so we get this. Yeah. And then we discard the train. Summon that. Let's make a dang old gadget. It's platinum gadget. Okay. Go Harvester. Harvester gets me the Doom Dozer. The Dozer. Can't be used as link material. Okay, I must remember this. Let's get this. Let's get Trencher. Yeah, Trencher. That'll be good setup for next turn. Let's storm the river, shall we? We get Regulus, yeah. And then we can do the cool thing, chat. We can activate Regulus by targeting the gear frame in the graveyard. Howdy, howdy. We'll just attach that here. And then let's just go ahead, fill up the graveyard a little bit. Do that. And then Gear Frame can summon itself, because it's cool like that. It's just a bro. It's just a bro-ham. We'll have a way to get there. Yeah, so we do this. No, not that. We use the River Stormer. We get rid of that. Bring this back. And then we just... Oh, I only have 2 of them. I forgot I took one out. Okay, I need to keep the other one, I think. Yeah, this is when we make Ballista. Use the gadget. The gadget can't be used as link material. We'll get this. We'll get this. And it's not an Earth machine, so I can't tribute it for the Infinitrack. Okay. We'll get this. We'll go into one of these. And then we can use Tunneler, right? Yeah, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw me the cards I want. That's a pretty good one. Actually, that's exactly what we needed. Oops, not that. So we're gonna use the Trencher. We're gonna summon back Harvester. That triggers the Dare Crane. And then we don't even have to use the Harvester effect, chat. Instead, we just use these 2 to make the Angry Knuckle. Anger Knuckle activates its effect. We're gonna send the Platinum Gadget and get the other Dare Crane. So now we've got a Dora with 2 Dare Cranes. That's twice as many. Plus Maxi, plus Effect Veiler, plus Regulus, plus Machine Overdrive. We should be in pretty good shape. I think we're in pretty good shape. If I had to say our shape was anything, I would give it like a nice solid cube. Cube-shaped. And then we'll max C because, you know, we're mean like that. Black Whirlwind. Alright. Okay, now I do this. We make me invincible. And then when this resolves... let's see, if I pop this, there's no longer a monster on the field. So they can't resolve it, right? Or do I just pop one of the whirlwinds to stop them from resolving? Pop the bird, yeah. Then it can't check the attack values. If I'm not mistaken. And then they resolve without effect. Place one black feather whirlwind. Gee, Billy, how come your mom gives you 3 whirlwinds? And, I mean, then... Oh, I forgot to do the Regulus thing. I was like, it's fine. Then I activate Citadel, and I'm like, where's the Citadel, Joe? So I guess we... stop one of these. Now, you know what? They've only got tiny monsters. Let's let them do it. And then we'll go ahead and overdrive. What does this one do? Banish this card from your graveyard, target one card. Yeah, let's just get rid of everything. And there we go, we got it. And yeah, I think people are pointing in the chat. I could have targeted Dora and it wouldn't have been destroyed. And then I would have been able to save my stuff, but that's fine. We still beat it. We got the Black Wings. We're good. What duel was that? 64? Like the Nintendo 64. And the Trains was 60. Wait, we didn't fight Trains. I was Trains. Cached Hero. For this duel and all the duels this stream, keep an eye on chat. If I react to them, or they say something that hints at, or I just say, or if they predict the future or something, feel free to zoom in and focus on them. Also, I'm not sure how much of these combos are rehashing old material, but if it's nothing new, feel free to skip over some steps. I foresee hot cocoa. Hot cocoa would be good. So if we say something witty, we gotta zoom in? Possibly. The secret to playing Trains is being a machine yourself. Oh god, if only. If I was just a cyborg. Then I wouldn't have to worry about being tired. Then I could just have all the energy all the time. Of course, then I have to worry about people hacking my brain. Alright, alright. This would be a pretty good going second hand, but it's still a good going first hand because we got heavy forward. This lets us search our main playmaker. Unless they ash it. They don't appear to have ashed it. Alright, let's get the Harvester in here. Time to be the Harvester of Sorrows. Let's activate this. Maybe they're waiting because they know that they ash this and then I get left with a 0 attack monster on the field. Or maybe they got Max C and they're waiting for a special summon. Or it's Rescue Ace, which I don't understand how they work at all. Special summon one rescue ace from the hand except for Airlifter. I don't max C here, do I? They're just gonna summon one? Are there any rescue ace pilots out there? I think we're fine. I think they do stuff on your turn. I thought their whole thing was summoning during their turn and getting like 4 monsters. Or getting 4, like setting 4 spell traps from the deck. If it's normal summoned, you can special summon this. If a monster is special summoned, you can special summon a rescue ace from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Yep, I should have done that. Yeah, fuck it. I want cards too. That's a pretty good one. I'm not gonna do the full combo. We'll just get set up for next turn. Let's go for this. Oh, they're still going for it. Let's get this. They're thinking about something, chat. I wonder if there's any way for me to get... to Zeus from here. Yeah, there is, actually. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's go for you. Oh, no, I need to get a level 10. Yeah, Harvester plus Dare Crane makes Zeus. I could make a format Zeus. DD Crow, are you serious? Who the hell plays DD Crow? I could summon this, but that wouldn't get me to where I want to get to. Crow hits Pearly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any other way to get that back. Unless they special summon more. Till the end of the turn. Oh, we'll get this in the graveyard. Yeah, there's no way to get into a level 10 with what I've got here, I don't think. Yep, we'll just end on this. Sad, another game lost because of Max C. Sure. That doesn't do anything. Actually, that might trigger Citadel. No, it wasn't an Earth Machine on the field. Yeah, if I don't do this now, I'll lose it. Thank you, Cyber Bear. I appreciate it. No. What are the chances they don't have called by? That doesn't stop it. Alright, they didn't get to set 4. That's a plus. Alright. I think I could deal with this. Nah. I'll wait. There we go. Okay, so this can pop the field spell, which will lower over their attack. And then when I summon Citadel, everything will be under 3,000, so I can blow it all up. Yo, what up? Citadel! Boo, 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 boo. I mean, I'd prefer not to lose that. Let's just blow everything up, shall we? I mean, I guess I lose it now here anyway because of the Truest Worm. But I didn't get OTK'd. So there's that, you know. I might actually survive this. I turned their OTK into a no TK. Now I just need to see if I can turn that into a Joe TK. Normal summon Hydrant. Ash Blossom? That might help. Alright. This is why I love Machina Fortress. Let's just get rid of the box. And this. Summon out this fucker. Yo, what up? How many Earth Machines do I have in my deck? Destroy it? Okay. That triggers Citadel. Okay, they had another DD Crow for it. Special summoned? Sure. Hello there. Thank you for banishing my thing. Question is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got more than enough. It's tunneling time. We'll recycle you and you and you and yeah, I guess Gear Frame. Time to draw 2, baby. That's a pretty good one. Hey, how's it going? You having a nice time? Special summon one from the deck? Nuh-uh-uh. I don't think so. Not this time. Draw all the hand traps you want. It won't make your pee-pee any bigger. Oh, hey, I reset this. Yeah. We'll get this out. Summon another one. And then I can make River Stormer? Let's storm the rivers, lads! Oh yeah, I forgot that had an effect. I guess we go for the box, and then the box gets us nothing because we've already used all of the ones. I've already normal summoned... Oh, but wait! The fortress is still in the graveyard. So adding a level 10, level 8 or higher train means we could discard this to get this out. And then we can add in our newest Chungo. Oh, its effects are negated. Never mind, we cannot add our newest Chungo. I think we just leave it at this, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's battle. We destroy this. Attach it? Yes. Give me my Omnoms. People forget that they have the ability to do that. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I forgot I wasn't playing 2 Regulus anymore. I should have shuffled back the Regulus. That would have been better. Yeah, I think we're good here. We just gotta hope they can't do anything. We don't got any disruption. Zeus, yeah, we're locked into Earth Machines this turn. 1 for 1. Hydrant. Yep, and then Hydrant just gets them to that. And then that sets 4. The question is, will they summon 3 more times? Oh, they only have 3. They're running low. All right, 2 more. Although, even if I Nibiru at this point, it'll be, probably not great for me. Oh? Oh! Yeah. This isn't an OTK, so I'm fine by it. I know this would give them a smaller token, too. And if they destroy this, I get to pop one of their back rows. They know. Amblo Whale? Sure. This seems like a good time. Yeah, they have a very small token. Road Roller? Yeah, let's road roll, baby! Vroom vroom! Alright, they control... I think they can't use their effects. If that's a good one. If I have any Machinas left in the grave. It has to be a machine monster. Okay. Battle. What do the 2 traps do? I don't know. Reading is for grommets. Add 1 from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Yeah, that don't do anything. They seem to be running out of stuff in deck. It certainly appears that way. Yeah, this will at least let me recycle this. Ooh, and a Magnemite. Okay, they get the end phase add. Directly from your deck. Do you still have some left in the deck? Yeah, Fuck you. Let's send Unclaspar. Alert! Deck them so we can hopefully draw something nutty. Uh-oh. Is that just it? Are they like locked into fire or something? No, we're not quite dead yet. "19 cards remain. Unfortunately, 3 of those cards are the Machina Search card, which at this point doesn't have enough targets to resolve. Oh, Magnuma can add out of the graveyard. Fantastic. Just in time. Yeah, we really need, I think Urgent Schedule would get us out of here. We get 1 draw, chat. Okay. Let's return this, and I guess the Tunneler. And just add it to their hand. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go! Boo, 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 boo! Let's get our level 1 tuner and a level 10 non-tuner. And because we're not locked into machines, we can make Psychic and Punisher! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! Get punished, Chungus. Battle phase. All the attack! It's time to put a little pep in their step. Sure. Maxi. Now, of course, if they have the Underworld Goddess, we're doomed here. Because I can't battle with anything but Ixie monsters the turn I use this. Or I can't battle with anything but machines. But assuming they don't have exactly Underworld Goddess, we should be fine. Can't Goddess with the Link 3 on the field? Okay. And they can't move her into defense either. Oh, there you are. I knew you were gonna get here eventually. They already summoned Amblo Whale, so they might not have a level, higher link fire monster that they can get rid of her with. If they can make like Nightmare Phoenix, that would get rid of the Flame Lady. They're no longer locked under flames, and then if they have Underworld Goddess, they can make her. Huh. If they had the ability to do that, why didn't they make it with her? Clueless? They're scrambling. Their own thing is saying alert, alert. Either that or they're on a 2000 IQ play. The fuck? Is that a Gizmek? Battle phase? I mean, yeah, I'll activate the effect. 6700. Is it over? No, I thought they were about to just like end it all. Alright, I think this is it, chat. We should be able to more than OTK them. Battle phase. Gain the attack. They said I was crazy for playing Pep. Well, who's crazy now? Go, Pep! Win me the duel! We made it out! We made it out just barely. Okay, I'm curious. Did they have the Underworld Goddess? If they did, I believe they could have had a plan out and they just didn't quite do it. No, she's not in the deck. They didn't have an out. Oh, must be so frustrating. But yeah, that's why you play Pep in this deck. It's not great, but every once in a while it'll win you a duel. Duel 65 versus Rescue Ace. Okay, so with how well that did, I think I'm going to delete the Blackwing duel from here. Because the Rescue Ace was much longer. Make Darkstrike Fighter and tribute the Cleese to activate. They absolutely had an out, did they? What was their out? Yeah, access code wouldn't have been able to get high enough. $73. Times 1,000. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'd be at 63. How much attack did Pep have? No, I had 67. That wouldn't have got them out. Can you show your deck list? Sure. I always forget if access gains attack equal to the monster it uses or 1,000 for each. Yeah, there's what I've got. Maybe Heat Soul, possibly. Yeah, Heat Soul has a weird effect, right? Gains 500 for each monster it points to. Pay 1,000. If your life points are 2,000 or less, you can banish this, special summon a Link 3 or lower Cyberse. Yeah, Heat Soul doesn't do anything. Why no Super Express Bullet Train? It doesn't do very much. I think I was telling Chad earlier, I'm like 9 times out of 10, I would just rather have... Like, it's not something you want to play it more than one, but you're never going to search it, because if you have the ability to search, your things are like, you know, first you want to search Regulus. If you already have Regulus, then you probably want to search, like, one of the Machinas. If you already have those, then you probably want Deracrane, or you want to put, like, a Trencher into the graveyard, or you want to search Unclass Bar, or you want to get Gearbox into this. And then if you already have all of those in rotation, then you would go for a Bullet Train. Oh yeah, I guess if he made... Wait, no. I'm trying to think. I had 600 life points left. The thing is, they had 2,500. I had 600. Pep, if they went into battle phase, would have been 67. So if they could make something big enough that they could attack into Pep and deal damage so that they weren't dead, but had lower than 600 life points, then they could have used something like Access Code to destroy me. You'd need a monster with 4,300, yeah. You have 900, and then with 25, Heat Soul would make them 15. And then Access will have more attack than Pep. Pep's life points don't go, or attack points don't go down, depending on the difference. It's at the start of each battle phase it activates, where it gains that much attack, and then that attack stays, even if their life points go down. It's not a continuous thing, like Endless Decay or whatever. Yeah, they always go up. Oh, he's saying... Okay, wait. If they made Heat Soul, they'd have 15, and then I would only gain a little bit, and then I wouldn't have 6,700. Then I would have gained less, and Access Code would have been able to beat over it. I'm too tired to reverse engineer how much attack Pep would have. I only had 6,700 once they entered the battle phase. If they summoned Heat Soul, they could pay 1,000 before the battle phase, and then when I enter the battle phase, I only go up to, or I only gain I gain less. Heat Soul needed 2 attributes. Oh, does it? Oh, and it needs specifically Cyberse monsters. For some reason, I thought Heat Soul was like 2 monsters including a fire. Or 2 monsters including a Cyberse. Yeah, they didn't have the ability to make Heat Soul, I'm pretty sure. Hi there, hello. Yeah, they had Amblo Whale, which is a machine. This is a feat. Wait, how do they even make Heat Soul at all? They don't have a... They don't have a single Cyberse monster in this. Yeah, all of this is moot because they don't have a way. They don't have 2 more Cyberse monsters. They have exactly 1 other Cyberse monster in the entire deck, and both of them need to be Cyberse. Is IP Cyberse? Oh, yeah. But then they would have had to, like... They would have somehow had to make, like, Hita, and then Masquerena. Like, make Hita to get rid of the Fire Girl. And then make Masquerena. And then use all their other stuff to make Access Code. And then Access Code plus Masquerena can make Decode Talker Heat Soul. Because then they would have 2 Cybers. Wait, these are both dark. Yeah, you can't make Heat Soul with those 2. They're both dark. They literally can't make it. They don't have the ways to do it. Unless they, like... no, they don't have anything that steals, do they? I don't know what all these cards do. The more you look at it, the less sense the deck makes. Tribute 1 machine whose attack equals its own defense. Special summon from the deck 1 machine whose attack equals its low defense. Okay, so you can tribute off that or that. Huh. All the Rescue Ace monsters are honorary Gizmecs. I did not know that, chat. What attribute is Link Karibo? It's also dark. They're all... I forgot Link Karibo is also a Cyberse, but it's also dark. If they ran Pit Knight, they could make it. Yeah, but they don't run Pit Knight. Oh. Do I try for it? I think I'm gonna make a hot cocoa real quick, chat. I need more energy. I don't wanna take any more caffeine. I've been trying to limit myself to like 1 soda. Twitch, don't play other people's stuff automatically. That's rude. I've been trying to limit myself to 1 soda a day, but these days I've been going just to get to the point where I could stream today. I had a coffee and a soda. Yeah, so I'm gonna go make a hot cocoa real quick. While I'm gone, I'm gonna play an ad. Do we still have people? Yeah, I guess people are still fit. It's still better to play ads than to let people get the pre-rolls, I assume. So we'll do that, and for everyone who's subbed and doesn't get a pre-roll, we'll play a silly song. Alright, ladies and non-ladies. Here's our chance to rank up. It's been a slow day, but we've been making progress. Let's hope that old Hard Hat Joe can make it through. We have lost a coin toss. I think the first time tonight. But that's fine. We got to go in second place, you know. I believe. I've got it. That's pretty good. We're up against Tricky Sticks. I mean, we opened with the Urgent Schedule, Ash, this. I mean, these two suck, but with Urgent Schedule, they would have to be on a trap deck and also have, like, nothing else. Yeah, I'll just Ash that. Ash first, and then if they got the called by, hopefully they'll use it on that. They use their normal summon on that, right? Alright. Up against actual Sword Soul, but we slowed him down a bit, chat. And we're still gonna get 2 summons off of this. Ah, they had the Ash. Alright. So we don't get to draw, but they've got this and one card in their hand. So what are we looking at? Barone plus something else? If that's the case, we're really going to have to need some other starter or something else that can do something. Oh, they didn't make it. They made Chi-Chow, or Evil Longwan. And then they've got Emergence, but they've already used their normal... Oh, it's that. Oh, it's you again. Okay, if your opponent special summons, banish one of those and inflict 1200. When your opponent activates a spell trap, banish it and inflict 1200. I can't summon Dark, I'll have to remember that. Most of my deck is Earth. That's a pretty good one! That's some good soup! Alright. So if I activate this now and they banish it, what do I have to worry about? I think we still do this first. Alright, and we go for the tuner? Yeah, because they're never going to have a face-up. And then normally here I'd go for Citadel, but if I put out the Citadel, they banish that and I'm like doom screwed. So I think we go for the Dare Crane. Yeah, and then if they use it on this, like, I don't mind losing one Dare Crane. That's not that bad. Okay, go Harvester. Let's grab this. We want to keep the Harvester. So I think we tribute off the Tuner, because there's no other synchros we can make. Except Pep. Is Pep dark? No, it's light. Ah. It's light, but also shadow. Alright. Gonna make the River Stormer. Activate. Let's put this in the graveyard. Let's grab ourselves... Normally I get Regulus, but Regulus don't help a whole lot here. I think I could just grab another train, right? Yeah. Actually, one second. Yeah, I think this does it. Okay, so we're gonna get our train. We're going to turn this into a Goliath. That will allow us to summon the train. Then we're going to Harvester, target this. We both go up to 12. I'm locked into Earth Machines. Mistakes have been made, chat! I forgot I locked myself into Earth Machines. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, I really done Schmeckeldorfed myself here. If I get that, I could get that back. If I do that, I could do that. I could get... I might be able to do this. Okay, let's go ahead and make this. Let's get a box. Do I have anything to search with the box? I don't. It's just a free box. Yep, let's tribute off this. Let's go ahead and make the anger... Oh wait, first, let's get more of these in the grave. May I offer you a box in these trying times? Yeah, we're just gonna have to draw 2 and hope we draw our way out of this problem. Let's go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess we put this back. No, we put this back. Yeah. All right. We don't have a way to get the 10 out. We do. It's not great, but we could do it. Okay, we don't activate this. Instead, we activate this. They got something they can do? Oh, I activated a spell. Yeah, I'm locked into Earth, so I think we just go for you. And you. This can't be destroyed by card effects. I really need some way to get over it. This still works, actually. I'm running low, baby. Okay. Summon this. We're just gonna go to attack. And attack into this. Take 400. Ouch. We destroy this. We summon back this. Howdy, howdy. Then we go to main phase. Activate this. We send itself to summon the train. And then we make Dora. There we go. 2 unstoppable monsters staring each other down. We got follow-up for next play. They can't get rid of us. We can pop their thing. Earth was selected, but I am unaffected by activated effects. And for people wondering why I didn't detach the Dare Crane, I can't destroy this by card effects. Okay, now I can't summon any Earth machines. But I've already got one that's bigger than them. So, change to attack position. Go to attack. Get over this. Bada bingo. And then I can make Zeus. I don't think I want to make Zeus yet. I think I want to save the Zeus. Especially since I have this. can special summon this from your hand. Alright. That don't do anything. Monk of the Tenyi. Alright. If my girl and Moye. Do they have a Sword Soul or Worm in their hand is the question. They do not. Yeah, we good. Ash Blossom? That's not bad. More like Based Blossom, am I right? Okay. Choo-choo, motherfucker! Okay, so we got 4,000. You could send off the train. That would be 6,000. Destroy that. Okay, I think I got this, chat. Let's go ahead and Trencher. Bring back the Harvester. Ash Blossom. Okay, I was like, the only thing we have to fear is maybe a Nibiru, but now we know they have Moye and Ash. So we normal summon this. We make like literally anything. Just make this. $1,800, and then Anger Knuckle. Who needs the Ash? There we go. We got him. Yeah, I was just trying to think. It was the 4,000 over that, plus the 18, plus the 15, and then we activate the Machina Overdrive, and that will. We just have to destroy anything on the field, probably the Anger Knuckle. And then that summons the Citadel out of the graveyard for another 3,000. So we had it. I was just finding a way to do it through the brain fog. But we did it. We can engineer even when we're tired. It's not, I wouldn't recommend it. You know, if you build a house and it collapses, the judge is not going to believe that you were just tired. They're going to tell you to wait. But we did it. We got to Diamond 1, and the question is, or not try Diamond 1. We got to Plat 1. Can we get into Diamond 5 tonight? We got like an hour and a half left. We just got to make it, baby. Okay. 225. Duel. That was a win. So 66. Wait, that's not right. Oh, is it? I was like, 65 was the rescue ace, and that was like a million years ago. But no, that was the previous one. The duels are slugfests today, yeah. And let's count real quick. Then this should equal 38 plus 26. No, we haven't been keeping track. We're 2 off. I'll just add 1 to each side. Yeah, now that's 66, which is the same as that one. Okay. Yeah, like I said, things are a little tipsy-turvy tonight. Ugh. I am the true Sleepy Joe. We're getting content, that's the point. Yeah. We just have to make it through tonight. We can do it. The hard hat is the best yet. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hard Hat Joe is the way to go. Hard Hat Joe doesn't fight Zero. Hot chocolate, check it and see. I got a chocolate of 103. Hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Oh, I'm going first. Good thing I almost shotgunned that Maxi, just assuming, you know. Go ahead, ash this. No, they're not. Yeah. Goodbye. Let's get this on the field. At this point, these are combos you've seen before, chat. Nothing special here. If this duel ends up showing up, you just fast forward through this part. We equip the Ixie. Yeah. We're regulating our temperature over here, baby. Unfortunately, these aren't extenders, so we don't have any way to get to anything really good. We've used all our good ones. I should have searched one of the other ones, and then I could get the big guy here. Instead, we're just getting box, and then our tuner. Which, I mean, we're still deck thinning. Oh, I don't have enough in the grave. Yep, that's gonna have to be it. We can draw 2 next turn. A negate and a maxi and a dream. Change of heart. I mean, well, there you go. Called by on the Regulus to not negate the change of heart. Feather Duster. Unfortunate. But I do get a search. I didn't get to Anger Knuckle, so we're gonna get this to hand. Numeron, probably Numeron. That's not Numeron. Yeah, we do this now, because otherwise they're going to have a chance to draw an Ash if they don't already have one. Sky Striker, it's all spells. Oh. Boring Sky Strikers, I see. Oh, they're just going to Shizuku. Do we do this? Yeah. They're like, fuck you, you ain't searching shit. Unless you want to tag out for another one. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we go ahead and do this now. Let's see what we can draw. Yeah, because I won't have any materials. Yeah, let's go for this, actually. We'll keep that in the grave. We can bring it back with the other effect if we get the ability to. That did not get us out of this predicament. I don't think. Cannot place a monster on the field if the number of their monsters would exceed. I could crash this and then make like Citadel. Yeah, I think that's the best move. Just crash that. Main phase 2. We'll activate. Oh wait! I'm so dumb. I am the dumbest man who ever lived. Why did I forget about this? There was the whole reason I put this in the deck. Yeah, we still add both of these. Yeah, I could have done this in main phase 1. And then probably OTK'd. Choo choo! Hello there. It's me. Is your boy. Let's see here. I haven't normal summoned yet. Yeah. Normal summon this. Activate. Grab this. Activate. Sure, let's dump another one of these into the graveyard. Deck thinning the movie the game. What's Ray say again? Destroyed by battle or leaves the field by an opponent's card effect. Yeah, we go for this. Oh, but I can only use this once per duel. Yeah, grab that to hand. Yeah, and then we're just gonna do this. Yo, what up? Do we just banish the back row, actually? That'll summon the Ray out. Yeah. Let's just be like, fuck it. Okay. Yeah, it still gets banished. Road Roller! And then we go for Genius, I think? Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can do. Yeah. Oh, I could do this. I haven't used this effect this turn, right? Oh, would it have no materials? Yeah, we're good. This is painful to watch, I'm sorry. I am very sleepy. I understand, Strike. No, it's not that. I mentioned it at the top of the stream. I am having sleep-based problems. Yes. I hope you get well soon. Thank you. I'm going to see a doctor on Thursday. Are you making my life points lower, you fool? Sleep apnea? I suspect so, but it's impossible to know for sure until I get tested. Yeah, I think the tactic here, right, is to just... Because they've already lowered, and I don't think they can OTK over Pep, is to basically just spend 3 turns gaining life points until I have so much that I can OTK them in 1 attack. Okay, this is unaffected by your opponent's cards, so I should not use Genius on Pep. Does kind of work on Pep? I don't think so. It's an activated effect, isn't it? Shizuku is continuous, yes, but they would have to lower their life points by a lot for that to matter. Yeah, I think... Oh wait, I can do this. Actually... Oh yeah. There we go. Not quite, friend. It doesn't work like that. Target me all you want, it won't help you. Let's go to battle phase. Yes, I would like to gain. $83. Alright. That's fine. They lack critical information. Yeah, I don't think that Sky Striker has a way to completely remove links from their field. So, and I don't think they have a way to attack directly for more than 4,000. So I'm pretty sure I could just keep doing that every turn, getting bigger and bigger, until I can hit them in one punch. If they have a kaiju, well then I'm screwed. Hamp? There's no way they're playing Hamp, right, chat? Should have crashed last turn, yeah, well they still had a chance. If you keep waiting, my attack's gonna get so big that you can't crash without dying. Yeah, at this point, if they go to the battle phase, I'm gonna gain 4,000 life points, and then I don't think they can crash without dying. They would have to make, like, a big access code to even try. You fool! You're only making me stronger! Oh, maybe they thought the kinda worked because I didn't attack. Yeah, because I didn't attack last time, they didn't know it was a strategic move. They thought the kinda actually worked. They're like, it's fine, I'll just stall for another turn and then I can make a big Shizuku next time. They lack critical information. Man, I would love to see something like this in the anime where they're like, now your monster can't attack, and they're like, oh no! Like they just don't correct them. They're like, haha, now they've got me. I'm like, oh, do you? Battle phase. And they're like, gain all the attack you want, you can't attack. Like, I think you seem to be making some big assumptions there, friend. 19,000 attack? Hello there. Final blow time. What? That's impossible! 17,000! Pep control, pep control. Hit him with a big attack, pep control. Uh, 248. Dual 67 versus Sky Striker. You'll have to cut a lot because the duel isn't that interesting. And also I messed up. But getting to Pep control and seeing the opponent make big mistakes is worth it, I think. Like, what part of unaffected didn't you understand? They're like, but kinda's a lingering effect. Like, yeah, that I'm unaffected by. But you didn't attack last turn. Yeah, that wasn't because I couldn't. I chose not to. You keep saying you messed up. No, if I had used the dog at the beginning, I could have probably OTK'd them much earlier. Geo Dediode. It's almost Geodude, but not quite. Thank you for the 6 months. Chose not to attack? But why? Alright, so here's the thing, chat. No, we still do this first. If they ash this, it sucks, but it's worse to lose everything. Because if they ash this... Because if we activate this first and they ash it and all we have is Harvester with nothing else, then we're bigger screwed. Okay. We're gonna add the trap this time, because we started with this guy. So let's get this and the fortress. Alright, normal salmon. Eh. Imperm? They didn't imperm it. Dozer. So I started dozing on him. That's why they called me Sleepy Joe. Oh, they were just waiting on the Max C. Okay. I think we learned last time... No, wait, last time we played into Max C, it worked out. Yeah. But that every time won't be like that. Let's just set these two. We've got more than enough, plus a maxi ourselves. Let's just hope defense walls. Ah, okay. The maxi ourselves won't... And they had Nibiru anyway. Okay, we were right! Uh-oh. Damn, that really sucks. Alright, we just do this here. And I guess we do... Yeah, it's better to at least get it into rotation. They're gonna immediately destroy it. That's better. The original alien! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs! And if you didn't get one, you gotta type evaded in the chat. Maybe they'll destroy the back row instead. No. That's a pretty good one. Now they have more monsters than me, so I can do this. Let's get the doggo on the field. And we'll put this in the graveyard. That can be activated from the graveyard. Another one. What are the chances they have no other traps they can activate, chat? Zero. Gee, Billy, how come you get 2 Nibirus? They're going to the battle phase! They lack critical information! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! He's back! Yeah, we just do this now to save everything else on our field. Oh, that can't be destroyed. I lacked critical information. I can go forward heavily again. Yeah. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! And thank you again for the gifted sub, Original Alien. I appreciate it. Okay, we gotta Ash Blossom that one. We'll do this. We'll do this. Give me the things. Imperm. That sucks. Ice Dragon's prison ship! There is one chance, chat. We could do it again! 2 5s and a 1, baby! This Earth Machine deck is turning out very strong. Hello. Oh, fuck. They can do that before my life points are lower. I knew they had that, too, and for... Wait, they already used Labyrinth. Wait, that's not once per turn, is it? Still unaffected? Oh, because we're equal! Gotcha. Alright. Yeah. Bye, Harvester. And I want to get rid of this one. What can I act? Just that again? Oh, and I can't use Harvester more than once. I do have 3 cards banished. We still activate this to get the search. Get this for next turn. Okay, then we go to battle phase. Gain 1,000. And we're not lowering theirs, so we could just go ahead and attack over this. Just to get it out of the way. Okay, we're back on pep control, but we don't have a lot of attack if they know what we're doing. We might be a little doom screwed. But it's the only hope we've got. Yeah, they just need to crash. The thing is, a lot of people don't think about that. Why are you ice dragons prisoning me? Okay. This isn't a machine. Oh, because it has higher attack. Oh, Underworld Goddess. I could have stopped that too. Well, one of the chances it worked twice in a row were very slim. Okay, 3,000. Now, if I make the second pep, now you're in trouble. Go! Unfortunate. There's still a chance. One, two, three. Oh yeah, I can't activate Effect Veiler on my turn. Oh, they did have Daruma anyway. Yep, that's the worst thing we could have drawn. They got it. There was a chance, but we didn't have it. Oh, also this is, we're in P1 now. There we go. Thank you, chat. Well, as far as go second hands go, not bad. Not great, but not bad either. RP is the number 1 P. Yeah, we'll just do this. Valor it? No, because then they can make a 6. Well, people are saying Valor it. We'll do it anyway. Hopefully they can't do anything from here. The pants are too powerful. They need a specific card in hand if they make Nothung. True, I guess. Hope January's been going well. It's been alright. Not the greatest month of the year. Well, I guess statistically it has to be the greatest and worst month of the year so far. But of the last 12 months, it has been probably the worst. Just because I'm not feeling great. Alright, burn for 800. And then stall for time. Hardleg Joe plays Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the ladder climb. Is this the one they had to have in their hand? Nope. Yeah, that does give them a pop on my turn. The thing that sucks, right, is that I really can't afford to discard the Dozer. So unless I get something really good, like a Citadel or a Fortress in hand, or if they, like, so I'd have to discard the Ash, and I don't want to discard the Ash, because then if they have Max C, we just lose. Alright. Black-Winged Dragon. What is this? If you control a Blackwing Synchro. This isn't a Blackwing Synchro, is it? It's a Black-Winged monster, which is fundamentally different. Nope. No, it sure isn't. What does this do? If you would take damage from a card effect, place a black feather. Okay. Let's be urgent about our schedule. Well, you know what you said, chat. Pep is online. I repeat, the pep is online. Do we make the pep and just wait until next turn? Sure, why not? Ooh, baby, it's a triple. Pep has entered the building. Yeah, they don't have anything in hand, so let's just go ahead and discard our Maxi. Let's get this and this. A classy boy. Can anyone chat to tell me, because I don't feel like reading, what does this lock me into attacking with? Just machines or just Ixies? Or just Earths? Only machines can attack. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they've got like a solemn or... Oh. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not afraid to die. Imperm. Sure, why not? Okay. We'll go with this. Yeah, we want the extension. We can extend even further beyond. You gave up the 4 gear? Yeah. Because if they had something for that, then I would lose both my monsters. So I wouldn't be able to do the gear and banish. That way, even if they could stop me somewhere, they couldn't stop me everywhere, you know? Now I get the Regulus. And then Regulus can bring back this fucker. Now I got an Omni. Points. And Gearframe can summon himself, so we get even more extension. Send this away for that. They got something cooking up. I don't know what it is, but they're cooking it. They're pretending to be Master Chef over here. Box time. Activate the box. Open up the box and find what's inside. I get it. I bet it's an Infinitrack. Is it an Infinitrack? Yeah, it's an Infinitrack. And then I could do that. Yeah, I think this is funner. We just make this. Battle phase. Gain the attack! 53, and then we'll just crash this. Synchro summon a Blackwing whose levels equal those 2 levels. What are they? 8, 9, 10? Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's telling me to negate. Huh. That's not something I've seen before. With defense lower than this card's attack, destroy them. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll negate that. It worked out either way, chat. Oh, but now they have a Blackwing, so they can activate their graveyard card. Yeah, I'm still attacking. Pop that. Summon Citadel. And then if I could attack, it wouldn't be game, but, you know. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and just add injury to insult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Oh, I thought they were committing Sudoku. No, they're like, I will not go quietly into the night. I will take at least a little bit with you. Still swing into the very end. I respect them. I respect them enough to punch their little bird in the face. I will at least do my dailies. That's one dead burb. Very nice. Yep. I am winning so many coin tosses. Someone want to do the math real quick and double check to make sure that my coin tosses and my wins and losses are roughly the same. I should have one more coin toss, then loss. Stand by Maxi. What kind of a name is this? Lick Jig 50. Yeah, it's a maxi. Yeah, we'll ash that. Hello. We've already got Regulus, so that means we can use the River Stormer to get something extra. I think it's a what? Just one of these? Yeah. No, not yet. Okay, we don't get to the draw 5 this way, but I think that's fine. Let's activate this now. We'll grab, yeah, we'll grab the Stormer. Then that activates this. Then we do one of these. Get back the Harvester. Activate the Harvester. We both become level 10. And then we just make the Super Dora. They've got a Nibiru. They just ain't thinking about it too much. No, they don't have a Nibiru. Weird. But we've got Effect Veiler, we've got Regulus, we've got the Dora with the Daracrane, and we've got Machina Overdrive. So we're pretty set unless they like Sphere Mode us or something. Rise Heart. You can banish one from your deck, banish the top 3. Alright. There's a chance they do that and we lose our Citadel, so I'm just gonna get the Citadel out now. Yeah. Let's put this on you. Extra protection. Yeah, we'll negate that. Designator. Banish Kashtira Unicorn. Alright, what does that do? Ah, okay. Add one banished Kashtira back. Okay. Is that just for next turn? Oh, you got Birth. Alright. Okay. Oh, we lost our box. Don't forget it, chat. Big Eye. Okay. Yeah, sure. Send the top 3 cards of either player's deck to the graveyard. Yeah, that's fine. Yay. Who you targeting, bro? I mean, no. No, I don't want you to do that. And also get your Birth out of here. We're anti-natalist society. End of the main phase. Yeah, we'll make him use the battle phase. Ooh, they had a kaiju. Alright. You've got a unicorn and a prayer. Oh, not even activating it. I guess no more cards to search. Change to attack position. Do I have good banished cards? Not really. I think we just do this. Big. Yeah. Big, big, big! Why even Libe here? Libe still has more attack than Dora, so I would have attacked and then done 4,000. And then I would have made a 4-material Zeus in main phase 2. Alright, we are winning a lot of coin tosses. This shit's crazy go nuts. Could have probably just killed. No, I don't think I could have. Unless I got a good draw or something. Alright, let's start with the heavy forward. Things are getting heavy. Alright, no Ash. Go for the Harvester. Hello. Nice to meet you. I am Farm Equipment. We get this one. Yeah. Yeah, we get that one. Let's tribute this. At this point, you're starting to get the combos, Chad. It's the same old story, same old story, same old song and dance, my friends! One, two, three, four. Yeah, it don't matter really. Let's grab the regulation. So here's the thing. I could use the fortress, put this in the graveyard, and then I have extension, but if they have Nibiru, they can rock everything out. Alternatively, I could make less extension, but I'm safe from Nibiru. Let's see if there's a pause here. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna go for it. Discard itself. Then we activate Regulus. Point. Hello there. No, not yet. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Now we can do this. We'll use Harvester plus Regulus, make level 10s. There's the Doro we always wanted. Let's summon this. Let's go for Ancient Gear Ballista. Yeah, we don't want to activate that. Box. Yeah. Tunneler, get rid of this. Turn this into another Goliath. Goliath and Citadel make the dang old double-headed Anger Knuckle. Let's get anger at our knuckles! No. We want to just get as big of a draw as possible. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Machina cards. Not quite, but we got an Ash, so that's another form of removal. And then let's go ahead and activate the Heavy Forward. And let's equip it to this. Just another material. Alright, so we've got Ash, we've got Maxi, we've got Dreadnought, we've got Regulus. And if all else fails, we could do this. Oh, I'm feeling a little dizzy. I'm a tired boy. Place one card from the bottom of your deck. Sure. They'll die on the spot to Max C. Oh, okay. This deck summons a more billion times. Yeah, we'll negate that. Another one. Light heart, okay. Yeah, it's a hard once per turn, so we'll get rid of that. Visa Star Frost. Huh. I wonder if I do this on this so they can't destroy it. No, it's fine. Do we play Nib? Yes. You know what? Just so we don't have to deal with this anymore. Let's just get rid of their only non-tuner. And see if they can do anything from there. They already used triple tack. Oh, they got another non-tuner. Oh, let's deck thin a little bit then. We'll get this and Road Roller. Uh-oh. I need to get Nibiru soon. Oh, wait, I can do this. Let's see. Target one during the main phase. Quick effect. Tribute this card. Special summon to Stardust. Yeah. We don't want them to get into Barone. I could still... Did I mention I'm very sleepy? Dispater. Alright. It's in there somewhere, chat. I just gotta hope it's not the very bottom card of my deck. Knuckles, pitch Citadel, summon Citadel. I'll do it before the end of the main phase. Cross Sheep. Are they just trying to deck me out at this point? Then they can get over the thing. And they'd have more attack, so I wouldn't be able to do anything. Or I could Effect Veiler them. Yeah, I think we Veiler here. Yeah, let's go ahead and discard the Citadel. Summon the Choo-Choo. More defense wall. Uh-oh. I'm in danger, chat. I need to get Nibiru right now. How are they killing me through Super Dora? They're gonna attack over it. Nip must be the last fucking card in my deck. I mean, what can I say? How many cards left in deck? 8. We got it! Go Nibiru! Go Nibiru! They extended too far! Wait, this can negate Nibiru? Well, shit. I forgot Dissipator could... I thought it only negated stuff on the field. Well, never mind. I'm dead. I got it too late. It was 7th from the bottom. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't get the, if I'd gotten the Nibiru earlier, but it was like 4th from the bottom of my deck. But it's fine, chat, you know. Max C stops combo decks. Monadium can't do anything in the face of Max C. Always blame Max C. Now that's the thing, is there's this idea that Max C saves you in these situations, and it really doesn't. Especially if you're going second. They were on a mission. Oh, we open with the box. It's a rare occurrence here, but it happens. Excuse me? I guess Runic's fusion and Branded locks you into fusions. Bestial Runic? I didn't know that was a thing. What's in the box though? I don't know. Also, did I see an SO for the Prime 2 months hype? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The question, chat, can they get over pep? Can they put some pep in their step? I got all tuners. Bar on the floor. I forgot Coral had an animation. It sure does, Eddie. I'd have to lower my life points first, though, and they're not doing any burn damage or anything. Barone. Hello, Barone. Pardon me. Okay, Barone plus hand traps. Ew, I got all Infinitrax. Max C time. Hello there. Okay, they ash the search. Normal summon. Yeah. Try this. Let's see if they have Max C. They do. All right. I can do this now. Give them one less draw. Runic tip. Great! They picked one and it was the Citadel. Or the Fortress. All right. Well, hello there. Don't work like that. Oh, now they're just trying to banish the fountain. Oh, I'm gonna. They get to draw 3 first. Get out of here. Okay. Okay. Granola Bar, the Dusk Dragon. Yeah, unfortunately, because I didn't do any damage first, it's pretty easy for them to out this if they know what they're doing. Mirror Jade can delete Pep. It can. I'm not sure if they know that. Yeah, they've got like 1,000,000 cards. If they know to crash and then crash Pep, then they got it. I don't think they play Mirror Jade. They must, though. Oh yeah, they have no battle phase. So I can continue to gain attack points. Oh, they're just returning the guy. White woman? They generally don't play links in decks like this because everything locks them into fusions. Is Pep our signature boss monster? Somehow. Nothing locks you in Bestial Runic. I thought a lot of the Bestial stuff was like fusion summon, but you can't summon out of the extra deck for the rest of the turn except fusions. Yeah, maybe they have Super Poly. I don't know if that does anything. That's branded. I thought that's what I said. Ugh. Oh, okay. They didn't think they could beat it. I'll take those. I'll take those all day. Just give me 4 more of those so I can get into Diamond, please. Yay. Everything falls before Pep. Except this. Wow. I'm just gonna do my best Labyrinth impression, chat. I think I lose either way. I don't know what the right targets are for this. Lingaribo, they're afraid of the trap. Yeah, we gotta let that through. They gotta Veiler the Splash Mage or the Math Mech Ixie, whichever one they make. Unfortunately, I think they just get both here, so it don't matter. Verily the access code. Yeah, then they just Splash Mage. Yeah, they would have had Diameter by then. Or something to stop it. And if they didn't have something to stop it, they would have gotten extension into traps and stuff so that they can stop me on my turn, so it's not this is like the exact same hand, but now I'm going second. At least Effect Veiler's not a once per turn, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll just Veiler this. Yeah, we'll just Ash that. Alright. We survived. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I was gonna go this. Yeah, we start with Harvester. Hello there. Let's brutally doze. Maxi. Sorry, unlike you, I am a good player. I draw the out. The out man. They're just a little too early. Okay, 2 more quick ones like that. If we could just get to Diamond, then I could go sleep again. Somebody's taking a ride to Sleepy Time Junction. Somebody's so exhausted they can hardly function. Dun, 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 dun. And so I'm booking a ride to Sleepy Time Junction. Somebody's taking a ride to Sleepy Time Junction. All aboard, cries the engineer. Sleepy Time Junction's oh so near. Somebody's taking a ride to Sleepy Time Junction. Alright, so we're doing our best Labyrinth impression again. And as long as they don't have Lightning Storm or Feather Duster, I think we should be pretty good. Thank you for the raid, Jingo Kasoru. Full combo, what? Alright! They were afraid of the labyrinth and they quit, and you know what? Sometimes that's all it takes. We take those, you know? 404, dual 4, 5, 6, 75 versus, who's someone who's, like, famously afraid of a lot of stuff, chat? Who's a famously fearful character from fiction? Yeah, they had to have had it, right? Courage the Cowardly Dog. But Courage stands up despite being afraid. This person ran away. And people like Scooby-Doo. Sir Robin. There we go. Brave, brave Sir Robin. Include the song at the beginning? Or not. Depends how long this episode already is. And whether it's a good rendition. Hitler? Hitler was brave. He was brave enough to kill Hitler. That's a mission that even a lot of warriors couldn't do. Alright, engineers and lasses. We got one more duel. We can win this one. We go into Diamond. I just want to go into Diamond. I'm very tired. I haven't even been here that long. I'm just living this tired life. Going second with Ash and Nibiru. Alright. We like that. Yeah, gamers, lend me your energy. I'm Spirit Coup. Alright. I'll take the 2-for-1. I think Nibiru solos against Cyber's decks, right? Did they open with the thing that they need? They open with 2 maxis. Turn into Almirage, summon the whatchamacallit. Alright, they're in a bad way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next thing we make, we just Nibiru them, right? Except the next thing they make might be the fucking math mech that summons the math mech. So if they search the math mech, we wait for them to summon the one Alpha Sigma out of the graveyard. And for now, we just turn Chain off so they think we don't have Nibiru. You know, there was no waiting at all there. It's fine. You can activate all you want, buddy. It ain't gonna do anything. You're solid. You're set like a jet. Go ahead, use your circular. Summon out your thing. Oh, we do this, right? After they summon it, because we don't want them to get the search off of... Yeah. We don't want them to search Super Factorial. So we just Nibiru. Sometimes when you're engineering, you just gotta bring down the dynamite. And that's all it takes. Nibiru solos. I've got all the machines made by men, and yet it is nature's own rock that gets us up into Diamond 5. We only play one of those, by the way. But thank the Lord I put it in there. We made it up. We will not get shut down. And that means next time, when we load in, and then the next day, which the Super Heavy Samurai should be out by then, I'll hopefully be rested, I'll hopefully be good, and we can start with the Super Heavy Earth machines rolling up from Diamond. Okay. It's not very, it's not very dynamic, chat, but we did it. That was duel 4, 5, 6. 76 versus Cybers. Alright. And with that, chat, I'm just gonna have to leave, because like I said, I've been, not feeling too good. And just to make it this far, I'm honestly a little dizzy. I probably should not have pushed myself. Let's go raid. What's Maple doing? Yeah, we're gonna go raid. Oh, Maple's got a guest. Go say hi to Maple's guest. I will not be back on Thursday because I will be seeing a doctor. I should hopefully be back next week. Maybe they can get me some stuff that'll help me be able to sleep and be rested. Everything else is up in the air, but I did upload the next ladder climb. That'll be on the channel if someone wants to put the link to the channel there. So you can go check out the channel. That's the Burger, the Nouvelle ladder climb. It's almost 4 hours long. It's the longest one yet. And you're not going to get one in... Well, you'll get this one in February, hopefully. But, yeah, it's going to be the last one for a while, so check that out. And I'll be making... I have an update video explaining everything that's come... It should come out next week, hopefully. So you could also look forward to that. Otherwise, until next time, as always, good luck and have fun.